All right, here we are, day 17 of Mercury retrograde. I just went on a walk. I had an early morning call. I think today I want to reflect on some of my accomplishments. So last night I sat down and I put together a sort of an astrological based vision board based off of the things that I feel like I need in different areas of my life, as well as the things that I want in different areas of my life. And then I muscle tested a bunch of different oils that resonated with these intentions, and it was a beautiful thing to go through and sort of create affirmations on all those the emotional properties of those oils. Yeah, it was a long process, but well worth it. So I'm excited for this morning where I get to do some more business prep, but for the new year, and sort of think through some structures of how I want to approach my business for the next 12 months. And Capricorn season really is just the opportunity to create a new plan of how you want to approach these important things, this legacy theme of your life, more so than just goals. So what I was looking at last night was what is the need that I see right now, and what is my mission or my calling, the thing of who I am that I can gift to the world. And of all the things I want in my life, what is one area or two areas that I can focus on that helps me accomplish that bigger mission and purpose, and then start making a plan based off of that. So we'll see how today goes. As far as getting things done, we did clean out the basement this week, at least of trash on Wednesday. That was awesome. So it's a little more organized, but the house still has all the Christmas decorations, and that's the way the kids want it until they want to take them down, because they put them up. So we'll go with that. And I think, this week, I love this week between Christmas and New Year, and the opportunity it provides to just be with my family, but also do some introspective internal work. I have some ideas percolating. I just have to assess if they fit into the bigger scheme of things to really put the energy and time into, because, as the Coveys say, it's put the big rocks in first before the small rocks, right? And the other thing that has been on my mind is this book that I've been listening to. I'm on the second go round of it. It's called The Law of Divine Compensation by Marianne Williamson. I read it before years ago. I listened to it at the beginning of December, and I'm listening to it again. I feel like it's a kind of book, at least for healers or spiritual practitioners, that should be read or listened to every single month, because it's such a powerful reminder of how you operate. And I find that those of us who really desire to be part of the solution and helping others heal, need to get our heads straight when it comes to miracles, money, and mindset. So I'm excited to invite other people in my world to experience that book, and the reminders that are there. I've already seen miracles in my life since just bringing that awareness into my mind of how I view myself, my role, my thoughts, all of it. It's such a great book. So if you haven't read it, check it out. I'll put the link in the description below, because it is such a powerful way to start any project. Any new thing is to come at it with this kind of thought process. So, okay, we'll check in later. All right, so it's New Year's Eve, and of course I haven't really documented much. The last 2 days have actually been mostly sitting at my desk and doing boring work stuff, learning, processing, and really wanting to approach how I do life and my business differently. The biggest takeaway, like the message that is coming through loud and clear is that I need to master my thoughts. And this morning I woke up and I was like thinking about it, and I thought, you know how people say like you have to change and it's a lifestyle change? Like before your behaviors can change, for me, I'm really feeling like it's a mind style. Mind style is the word that came to mind. Lifestyle, mind style. Like it's the way I think about everything in life and how I show up in it and all of it. So I am, I don't know. I have some, people have words of the year or things that I want to put on a vision board. And it's not so much about the things I want to accumulate. It's really about the way I want to become. Like whatever the adventure, whatever the thing that I do, whatever the thing that I accomplish, I feel really pulled to make sure that it is an expression, one, of God's love, and two, that it's done from a place of faith, not fear. So I just don't know how to, I should probably sit down and maybe try to make a vision board of some nature. I haven't done that in years, probably because, in fact, I should go show you my vision board from years past, because it just became a disappointment to me. Like I wasn't moving forward in my goals. I was just getting stuck in the old, like, yeah, let's put it up there, hopefully it happens. It was obviously a mindset issue for me. So I want to make a vision board this year. I want it to be different, and I'm excited. So let me show you what it looks like. Here is my old vision board. In fact, I am trying to see, what year was this? 2019. Yeah. I think a lot of things sort of died after 2019, And my word of the year then was focus. Let's do this. Debt, 0%. Like, I think this is a good intention of a vision board, but guys, I don't know. It's almost like great ideas, but it wasn't holding my mind style, not just my lifestyle, but my mind style. I'm going to figure this out. We're going to do this differently. So there's something about pulling all that off the vision board that has like stirred up some emotion for me. And it's not that these things were not inspiring or good, but achieving these things really comes down to what are my beliefs and my behaviors, and then am I going to show up consistently in managing that. And I think we can only take on so much at once, and that's okay. But I do have some beliefs that need to revamp this year. Like, really, it's time. And especially when it comes to money and when it comes to myself. In fact, it does make me emotional to reflect on, like, we oftentimes, the patterns of speaking that are around us become the voices in our head inside of us. And I have been so hard on myself for so long. And I think it's just time to, like, not to settle, but like to simplify what it is I'm trying to do in my life and pursue, and what is the priority and what's most important. Anyway, I think that it really does come down to beliefs, and then inspired behaviors, and then consistency. So I think that's the angle I'm going to take. Yes, do I have some measurable goals that I want to achieve? I do. Both for my health and then also for my wealth, just because those rhymes, and relationships. And So what do I need to believe to behave in a way that makes those things happen? And how do I plan it out? I had an idea at church today to like actually plan regular, because I want to develop and strengthen relationships with each of my kids individually. So planning experiences with them, that's just me and them. Anyway, I in this funny roundabout way, do something just different than what I knew growing up. And not for lack of the effort from my parents, but just because I feel I want to show up differently for my kids and their needs and my own in that process. So yeah, this is a lot of talking. Sorry, I'm processing verbally. By the way, I process verbally. So maybe I'll put all these just in a envelope as a reminder of where I've come, like how far I've come. I have grown up in the last, 3-4 years, a lot. And it's time to look at life differently. And I'm excited to begin that new phase of growth this year. So we'll see how it comes together. I figured it out. It's not a dream board and it's not a vision board, because sometimes that means that it feels outside of yourself. But what I'm creating this year is my becoming board. I'm becoming something different. And the result of becoming that will make me achieve all those goals, dreams, and visions. But it doesn't start with, I think we've got it reversed. So who am I becoming this year? That is what I'm putting on my board. This is what you do to welcome the new year. Just cover your face with a blanket. Mm-hmm. Okay, so Mercury officially went direct today. And I have to say, I am really pleased with all the work that I was able to face, do, and think about during Mercury retrograde. Even though it went through 2 signs, which isn't typical, it doesn't feel like typical, but went through Capricorn and then Sagittarius. But just to wrap up today's retrograde energy, I did a lot of, I did some like the information I had gathered. We were able to concise and make a plan for some of the business things this next year. Also able to like fix a fridge problem and organize and de-junk my kitchen. So that's awesome. And then do some family time. So good stuff. And I'm excited to not vlog for a while. I don't mind vlogging, it's just I don't think of it. I'm not trained in it yet to make it a big priority. And honestly, I don't know if I'm a great vlogger. I don't know how entertaining or interesting my life in most ways is, but still good stuff happened. And I appreciate retrograde season because I learned so much from it. And also on Saturday with Jupiter stationing direct, that was another big shift too. So here we go. Happy New Year. Welcome to 2024.